You gotta be real. Give him a follow, guys. Do it.
At White House Senior Living, our residents feel right at home. Our vibrant facility offers delightful activities and outings, round-the-clock professional care, and exquisite house-made meals.
Well, I've been eating everything that's put in front of me. I've been eating all Italian food, basically.
And ice cream.
And ice cream, chocolate chip ice cream.
White House Senior Living, where residents feel like presidents.
Yeah, folks, where residents feel like presidents. DJ Wonder Chrissy back at it again for you. Today's Thursday, March 14th, I believe, and it's raining cats and dogs. As you see in that first video, we had a huge dog. We've got a huge rain going on here in Chicago. We're going to talk a little bit about the measles epidemic, and then we're going to talk a little more about the economy. Took a little trip yesterday, and I'll share some of my thoughts on my excursion across the north suburbs, and touched close to the city of Chicago. So now the city's reporting 10 cases of measles. Most of them coming from the shelters, maybe one or two outside the shelters. But the thing that they're not telling you, the media just totally glosses over this. The incubation period for measles is like 12 days from when you're exposed, and then the rash appears in another 4 days. So you're talking about 15 days before you even realize you have measles. So we got a ways to go, right? We got a ways to go probably before the fun begins. The fun begins with the incompetence of our healthcare professionals who would have thunk that they wouldn't give people some vaccinations to protect the rest of the community, right? Who would have thunk that our health professionals who know all this crap are stupid enough to not do some inoculations, right? Do you really think these illegals are going to clear the shelters in a matter of a month or two? I don't think so. They're going to be there forever, and they're going to be in our communities forever, and they're going to be paid for to live in our communities forever by the taxpayer. That's the part that really frosts my keister, right? That's the part that frosts my keister, is that we're going to be paying for these people forever. And Haiti's getting worse. That's another part that frosts my keister. It's taken over by a bunch of gangs, and Anthony Blinken's going to go give them $200 million. Who is he going to give it to? Whose bank account is he going to put it in? Do the gangs down there have bank accounts that he can just deposit a couple of million in? Doesn't make sense, folks. We will, at a federal, state, and local level, we will fail upon the weight of ourself and our own stupidity. That's what it's coming down to. The people of Illinois and Chicago are stupidly spending money and not trying to solve the problem, right? They need to talk to Joe Bergen and have him close the border. That would be one simple solution. So, all right, enough ranting. Yeah, there's my rant for today. Let's get into some breaking news, right? Breaking news. Only here, folks, do you get breaking news. All right, so some observations from my trip yesterday. We went all the way over to Des Plaines, Illinois, probably the far east side of Des Plaines, almost, almost Skokie area, close to Skokie, Niles area. And the thing I noticed is a lot of commercial office buildings, storefronts are popping up empty, just like after the the jabby thing a couple of years ago. There was a lot of empty storefronts, and you don't recognize them here in Chicago because they don't bother putting up signs about empty storefronts and stuff until spring. Well, now spring's here. You'll start to see the empty storefronts. You see the signs popping up in front of the business or the store, saying for lease or what have you, and saw a lot of them. A lot of empty storefronts as I drove across the northwest suburbs. So we're back to, back to businesses being crushed, I guess. So let me, and as we're talking about businesses being crushed, let me see if I can find my other article I was going to talk about here. Here it is. Let's see if we can get it up on OBS here. Maybe not. Where did it go? Why won't it show up, huh? Why won't it show up? Anyway, as I work to get this to show up for you folks, Dollar Tree and Dollar Store